Hello! Welcome back to the Creative Life Diaries channel. It has been a long time since we've hung out over here, but it's time again. This channel is coming back to life. It's exciting. You might be able to hear Bennett in the background. He's in the kitchen making us some pizzas and just playing some music. Oh, and it's 2:22 and I'm getting lots of Instagram notifications and I got an email. Oh! And this woman's coming. Yay! That's awesome. Life is so funny, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, because life lately has been very interesting, very funny in a like, is this really happening kind of way. It's kind of hard to believe what's been unfolding and how quickly it's unfolding. And honestly, you know, I'm not going to be able to explain it all or like present it all to you or share it all with you in words that really give life or the universe or whatever the credit for just putting this story together so incredibly. In this moment right now, I'm just being so fully reminded of how essential it is to stick with what it is that you love to do. And I don't mean that in the like kind of way that people are throwing those words around right now. I mean, I guess we all kind of mean the same thing, but it's like sticking with what your passion is and also letting that evolve and letting life just continuously like be created through you and staying open to whatever could happen. But you know, staying open to what will happen and also taking actions towards what you want to have happen. And just saying it, I'm like still blown away by it. My conscious, like my logical mind can't comprehend it. So that's why I wanted to start up making videos on this channel again, because a lot is unfolding for Bennett and I am so like inspired and committed and ready. I've always been inspired and committed, but I feel ready now to like take you with us through our life and to start making videos again. I don't know if they're going to be daily yet necessarily. We'll see how it unfolds, because daily videos with, you know, running my own business, doing all of that, I see this as a part of that, and connecting with you as a part of that. And then Bennett running his own business and all these things happening, they're all interconnected, and there's all these different aspects of them. And so editing daily videos right now is just a big commitment. But starting soon, starting this summer, I've got some help coming in and this person will be helping me edit my daily videos. So that definitely a plan for that to start happening very soon, within the next 2 months. That will happen, which is super exciting. So now to update you on everything that has happened. So first, we are moving apartments. We're moving out of this beautiful, gorgeous, amazing apartment that has been so supportive for us and into our next supportive space. I tell everyone this, every time we move, the apartment we moved into is representative of where we're headed. So it's kind of like we're stepping up for this space that's maybe a bit bigger, a bit like larger, not necessarily space-wise, but just in terms of being there, investment, whatever, is usually larger than where we're at the moment, and yet we like grow into it, and that's the space that supports us. So there's kind of this like, let's take a leap of faith and trust that it's all going to work out. And more than ever, I've just been like blown away by how it's all worked out and how much life is supporting. I want to say life is supporting me right now, but more importantly, life is supporting what I need to create, because there's so much I feel like I need to bring through and share and put out into the world that is ready to be out in the world, that people are ready to have, that you're ready to have as tools, and it just needs to come out. So it's like I haven't done anything different. I mean, yes, I've been evolving and been committed to my own personal process, but it's just come the time that now what I have to share with the world needs to be out there. And I can just feel that growing so much. And it's really exciting because I'm so ready to be walking around and see everyone else like having the tools they need to create what they want in their life, to build a life of abundance and, most importantly, joy around doing what it is they really want to be doing, spending their time the way they want to do. And that can look however you want it to. Like, it's 2 o'clock and I spent this whole morning, like, did some emails, watched a few YouTube videos, like made breakfast, took my time. Sometimes I'll go to ballet a lot of times I'll go to ballet in the morning or dance class. It's like you get to choose how you create every day, and you kind of get to let that come through you. And so I'm really excited for the day when there's like, everyone has the potential, the ability to do that, and they can really see that they can create that. So this new space is just down the road, about 2 blocks. It's bigger. Bennett will have his very own office, because if you know our space right now, he's been in our living room. This might be him. I'm making a video.
Sorry.
It's okay, look. It's Bennett.
Hey.
It's a Creative Life Diaries video.
Pizza.
Oh, don't let it fall. Is this for me?
Yeah, it's yours.
I'm gonna do first.
Oh my gosh.
Save the best for first.
Aww. So sweet. And we will have a big, beautiful space outside, which is the most exciting part. So what was super cool about getting this apartment is Bennett did a session on me one night, and the next day I started really looking for apartments. I mean, we had looked before and kind of found some things, but nothing that, usually I get a really strong feeling. Or like just the sense of like, yes, go look at this one. And I hadn't yet, and so Bennett did a session on me because I was kind of feeling worried about it. And the next day I wrote down, on the way to ballet, I wrote down all the specifications of an apartment I wanted. You know, 3 bedrooms, outdoor space, new appliances, new things, washer, dryer, like all of these things that in New York are kind of unique. And then went on Craigslist or wherever I went on. I think it was Craigslist, not 30 minutes later, and this apartment, I just had a feeling when I saw it. I was like, this is the space. This is exactly, like, I could see us living there. I could see it all unfolding, and it had everything that we had asked for. And so beautiful kitchen was the first picture I saw, and I was like, yes, that's the space. And it had been on Craigslist for 15 days, which, if you know anything about New York, kind of like real estate market, we're in terms of rentals, that never happens. Like, stuff turns over, unless it's just a really bad space, stuff turns over really quickly. So it's kind of like it was just hiding over there, like waiting for us. And then we found it, and that day got to go look at it, that day at 5 o'clock, and then got the applications, turned in the applications the next day. Some other details within that kind of we unfolded and worked out, like, exactly as we were really clear to, like, okay, how do we want this to happen? How do we want this to unfold? And everything unfolded the way that we saw it needed to, or that we saw we wanted it to, which was super cool. So we were still taking risks and still kind of just showing up and taking action and seeing what happened. But then it would work out, and we'd just get really clear, okay, let's imagine that da-da-da is gonna happen, and then turn around and it would happen. So that was just really cool. It was kind of like, are we living in like a computer game where we like type in the code of what we want and then suddenly it gets created? Kind of is like that. And I honestly, there was a period of time where I thought it's gonna be the end of April before we even know where we're moving. It's gonna be such a hard process. Like, I was totally telling myself that. And then Laura, my close friend, I'll put a link to her YouTube channel below. She had 2 retreat weekends for 2 of her higher level programs, Master Body, Mind, and Starship Retreat. If you're interested in either of those, you can contact me, or I'll put a link below or something. But she had 2 retreat weekends, which were super supportive of just me coming back to myself, like getting in my body, staying connected, visioning what's most important to me. And then it just all started flowing through. So there's a lot of other exciting things that are unfolding for both Bennett and I. And that's why I want to make these daily videos again, because I want to take you along this journey with us, but more importantly, I want to open the door in my life for you to come in and us to like have a connection and to interact, and for me to meet more and more and more people. Just because I feel like it's time. I feel like our world with technology is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and I'm ready to I just want to meet everyone I can. So this is super exciting for me. And I think that's all I'm going to share with you today. I'm going to eat my pizza since it's sitting here ready for me. But thank you so much for listening to this, whether this was interesting to you or not. It's exciting for me to be able to share it, and I can't wait for you to come with us. See you soon. Bye.